Exploitation Section. Exhibitor's Trade Review. May 27, 1922. Manager Noble placed this huge white sign for First National's The Seventh Day on top of the canopy of the Liberty, Portland, Oregon, and illuminated it at night so that it would stand out and be seen from both directions. It was. When Manager Smart of the Noble, Anniston, Alabama, played First National's Peck's Bad Boy, he held a Jackie Coogan contest, which included the dog also. And the winner on the right looks enough like Jackie and his dog to have stepped out of the poster. He or she, whichever it is, sure has got the goods when it comes to impersonating Jackie Coogan. In their display for Paramount's The World's Champion, the Liberty, Astoria, Oregon, hung two large cutouts from 24 sheets in the lobby. A real punch was given this display by connecting the left arm of the figure on the right to a wheel which was driven by a small fan motor, making it jab the face of the other figure. It worked fine and attracted attention. Manager Vern E. Johnson turned the lobby of the Jefferson, St. Augustine, Florida, into a moonshine still for Paramount's A Game Chicken. In describing it, he said that it did not cost much, but it had the desired effect. Let's hope it had a different effect on his male patrons than it did on us, a very thirsty one. President Robbins of the Avon, Utica, New York, put over a unique exploitation stunt for First National's Hail the Woman when he engaged two ex-servicemen to signal each other with the wig-wagging system on one of the busiest corners of Utica. It attracted such an enormous crowd that it had to be stopped after blocking the traffic on numerous occasions. By tying up with a local tractor distributor, Manager Bissinger of the Washington put a ballyhoo on the streets of Dallas, Texas for foxes over the hill that made the natives sit up and take notice. The noisy, gas-spitting tractor made all the noise necessary, so there was no use for employing a band to attract attention to the sign on the trailer. A short time before the opening of First National's The Seventh Day, Manager Noble of the Liberty, Portland, Oregon, placed a large maritime display in the lobby so as to take advantage of Portland's sea location and interest the theater-going public in sea amusements. It worked. For Associated Exhibitors' Woman Wake Up, Manager Miller placed a bed in the lobby of the Rialto, Augusta, Georgia, with a wax figure of a woman in it covered by bed clothing. Around the bed, he strung 15 alarm clocks that exploded at intervals, and while they did not wake up the woman, they sure did wake up Augusta. The Blackstone, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, arranged a lobby for Metro's Peacock Alley with a paneled effect that was obtained by means of painted cardboard frames containing special enlargements of the star and costume. The whole effect was caught together by drapes leading from the top of the frames to a central point in the ceiling. Using stock sheets, Manager Brock made an Arabian desert out of the lobby of the Strand, Knoxville, Tennessee, for Fox's Arabian Love. The patron passed into the theater through an opening in the large set on the right that resembled the entrance to an Arabian tent. This resemblance was created by generous use of striped awning. A special gateway to the lobby for Metro's Peacock Alley was arranged by Manager Minton of the Travis, Sherman, Texas, by a square arch of beaverboard painted like ribbed marble. It was flanked on either side by cutouts of the star, and peacock panels painted on the walls completed the arrangements. Goldwyn's Watch Your Step came in for a novel lobby display at the Maralta Theater, Los Angeles, California, when they put an old roadster carrying a huge sign in the arch between the supporting columns of the lobby. It was flanked on either side by stills, which added more or less to the display by explaining what it was for. The same big sign painted in the center of this street was seen on 30 different streets in Schenectady, New York recently. It was a stunt engineered by the Strand Theater for First National's Smilin' Through, and sponsored by the local business boosters, who thought it would benefit the city in general. It benefited the Strand, all right. Manager Cutts of the Columbia, Seattle, Washington, got plenty of publicity, newspaper and otherwise, when he started to filming the hat show in the corner window of a department store where Priscilla Dean hats were being modeled. He shot about 175 feet of film, and the resulting publicity secured for Universal's Wild Honey paid the cost many times over, and then some. The park, Worcester, Massachusetts, is an upstairs house, and pulling patrons upstairs to see United Artists' Orphans of the Storm was the proposition they were up against. They did it, however, and one of the stunts that helped was the oil painting of Lillian Gish, placed near the entrance to the dining room of Worcester's leading hotel.